My love chop me all she. My baby chop me all over.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial for you guys today. So if you want to learn how to do your eyebrows nice, sharp, and full, keep on watching. You will need a thin eyebrow brush with the spoolie. Then you will need a dip brow or pencil of your choice that you like. These are the concealers that I like to use. So now you see me dipping into the dip brow. Just get a little bit of that. But first, you always want to swoolie your eyebrows so that you can see the shape of your brow so that it could be easier for you to apply it on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just brushing it out. And then I'm going to take the brush and start not all the way from the front, but a little bit from the back. Not from the back, but like in the middle a little bit. Because you don't want to be too close to the front, you see? So I'm just lightly pressing on, and I'm just dragging that back so that I can see my arch, and then I'm bringing it down so that I can see where my arch is going to be. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just dragging it down so I can see where my arch is going to be. So I just added more product to the brush, and now I'm starting from the top of my brow and bringing it back. So I'm drawing the outline of it, and I'm going to connect it to the bottom so that you can see the arch. The arch is gonna come out. You see how I connected it? Now you can see where you want your arch to be. And even though if your eyebrows are a little clumpy or messed up, don't worry. You're gonna use concealer to define it and make it look neat, make it look better. So, and then I'm just taking a spoolie to brush my eyebrow hairs in place so that they all can flow together and look right. So that's what I do with my eyebrows. So you see how the ends of my eyebrows is kind of bulky. When I use my concealer, they're going to come together and be nice and sharp. So don't worry. So now I'm just taking the brush with less product and filling in the front, filling it in all the way. Because you don't want to put too much product on your brush so that it don't come out too dark or too bulky. So I take some product off and I just fill it in. Get it nice and sharp at the front and at the tips. And just brush it out to make it look like real hairs on the brows. So that's what I'm doing right now. So all I'm doing now is still filling it in and making little hairs in the front. So now I am going to take my concealer and start to conceal my eyebrows right from the crease and bringing it down. And you want to make it nice and sharp around the edges. And then I'm going to work my way forward to bring out the concealer and bringing it straight down from that brow bone. So now I'm bringing it from the front of my brows, just neatly putting it on there. Don't apply too much pressure and don't move too fast so that you don't mess up your brows, because you don't want the concealer to get on your brows, because that's annoying. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm bringing the concealer down with my brush. I'm just patting it down. Now you can see the shape of my brow, how nice and neatly it's formed because of the way I put it. So you don't want to go too fast when you're doing it. And make sure you angle yourself. I mean, not yourself. Angle your brush to the right position so that it doesn't mess up your brows. So I'm just bringing it to the front and bringing it across, because I like to connect my brows so that I know that they're even and they're together and nice and sharp. So I'm just bringing the concealer all the way down to my eyelid. I like to bring my concealer down to my eyelid because I use that as a primer for my eyeshadow. So that's what you see me doing right now. I'm bringing it all the way down and placing it neatly on there. To make So now I'm going to take the concealer right over my brows and making it nice and neat right above the brow. Put it as close to your brow as possible so that it can clean up the brows very well. And then I'm going to bring that concealer down by the arch and bring it nice and down, connect it to the other concealer. And just make it as sharp as you want. And you can see like I'm just looking at it to make sure like it's sharp how I want it to be. And I'm also going to bring the concealer forward so that, because I'm going to connect it together with the other concealer. As you can see, I'm just bringing the concealer up. Bringing the concealer up so that I can be able to blend it easier. So that's what I'm doing right now. Make sure you have a steady hand and don't move too fast. So I just finished connecting my brows. I'm taking this time to make sure that the brows are equal in the way I want them to be. So I'm just using the concealer to like clean up all the edges, make sure everything is straight, and keeping a steady hand. Then I'm going to take my concealer brush with no concealer on it, just the same concealer that was already on it, and I'm going to take that and put a line in the middle of the brows so I can separate them. And then this will give that faded effect so that it can look real, as people would say. So this will just give that nice faded effect that you want. Then I just take that brush to just blend it out and make sure it's nice and sharp. So I just do this step on my behalf, but if you guys don't want that, you could just blend it out with your foundation or blend it out with concealer. You don't need to really put that part. I just like the part because it gives it that faded effect. Just use your beauty blender and blend out the concealer. And this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget